Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Cyberpunk 2077. In this video, folks, I'm going to show you several locations where you can find some additional legendary armor. Now, these are not sets and these normally are not always here. So this is my first location here. This is, as you can see, all I've got left of these side jobs. I've kind of completed most of them. But there is a little catch here. Now, this will not always appear as a legendary armor. So what you have to do here is basically when you get to this location where I am right now, which is in Santo Domingo, you will find this particular side job, and in this chest you will find a set of armor. So it may be epic. If it's epic, what you want to do is you want to save before you do anything. Yes, the bug has been fixed, so the game will also randomize the stats and quality of the armor again. And so basically you save your game right there at that chest with those boots, and then just keep reloading the save until you get the legendary piece of armor that you want with the amount of slots for mods on it that you would like. Now, this can take quite a while because it does have to cycle through both the epic and the legendary items, and just because you got a legendary doesn't mean you will get the maximum amount of mod slots. So it might take a while, but with patience you will get what you want. This is a side job that is basically to kill off all of the gang members here, and as you can see, I'm trying to loot all of these things. Now, of course, there are several other locations in this video that I will cover with some similar mechanics, so I'm only leaving this here for a bit longer because I want you guys to see what the area looks like where the chest is located. It's right here at the back to the left. I'm going to the right because I'm going to loot everything. I always tend to do this, and this is how I discover all of these things. So definitely worth picking up all the loot. There is some money and other stuff that you can pick up. However, I have noticed that with the vast majority of chests that contain a epic item in the game, there is a chance of getting a legendary item if you reload, of course. Now, of course, this applies to chests that contain a epic piece of armor or an epic piece of weapon, and that also means that not every chest will do that. What I've noticed is basically if you get a chest that has a rare or epic item, if you reload that several times, there is a chance that the item in that chest will upgrade to one quality above or below. That is a mechanic that I've noticed that seems to exist in the game, and I've actually found that out quite late. That does not mean to say that this applies to every single chest. I think some chests in the game will, of course, have fixed lootable items in them. So here we are with another piece of armor that I found. This was initially in epic quality, so I just kept reloading the save that I created over and over again until I got the legendary version of this item. And as you can see, it has 4 mod slots on, so of course I wanted the best quality of it. I've got it, and this is what this particular item looks like. I will show you the map location for this as well. I think it looks pretty cool, and by doing this, and what's nice about this is that you can actually diversify your wardrobe with legendary items. Now, as I said, the way this seems to work in terms of quality is that it will scale with 1 quality upgrade upwards or 1 quality downgrade. So that's the way it seems to work. So basically, where you find a epic piece of armor, there's no point in even bothering with the weapons because there's so many recipes, but where you find an epic piece of armor, try reloading or saving before you loot, and then reloading that save over and over again, and there is a chance that it may turn out to be in the legendary quality. So this is what this looks like. Once you pick it up, of course, you can then upgrade it. You can add whatever mods you fancy, and with this method you do get some more legendary armors. This isn't actually, as far as I know, part of any specific set, but as you can see, it does offer quite a decent amount of armor. Now, I probably do this towards the higher levels. As you can see, you do get quite a few of upgrades available to it, and if you do it earlier on, I don't know how exactly this scales up and levels up, but if you do these type of things later on in the game, you do seem to get better armor from the pieces of clothing that you find. And so that also means when you upgrade them, because I think you have a specific amount of upgrades you can apply to any item, you will get better armor values from it, because later on the piece of clothing itself will have more armor, which is quite important to keep in mind. Of course, you can also add the armadillo mod to it, and this is the chest right here, and I'm going to show you the map location. This is where we want to be. This is the side job right here, and right here basically at the end of this corridor on the ground floor, after you've rented out a room, there's a staircase. Next to the staircase there is a door. That is where you'll find this particular chest. And finally, here we have another one that I found. Again, this is a upper torso or outer torso. This again was in the epic quality, and this is where I'm located on the map. This is in Santo Domingo. This is the specific side job that I'm doing. As you can see, I've completed most of them, and there were quite a few chests that had epic armors, and I only picked up on this quite late in the game, which is kind of sad, but I'll pick this up and we'll show you what it looks like. So right here we have the new jacket that we picked up. This only has 3 slots on it, but it is still legendary, and it doesn't look half bad as well. So yeah, this is something, I don't know how many people will have pointed this out. I just thought I'd make a video on it just so you guys don't miss out on good bits of armor. You don't always have to use armor sets. Of course, there are quite a few of free legendary bits of armor sets or armor sets in the game, and I have covered them all as far as I know with all of the pieces and their locations. Now, as I said, I'm not sure how many of these chests there are in the game and how many of them will be able to change the quality of what is in them, but it seems to work with a lot of chests. Now, the way I gather that you'll know you're onto a chest that has the opportunity of upgrading the quality of the item in it is that when you reload that save, is that the exact same item will be there, either in a higher quality or lower quality, or if not, at least in the same quality. So that means basically that that chest will have that specific item in it, and therefore there should be a small chance of the quality of the item changing. I do hope that this video has helped you guys with your gameplay. I do hope that the information in this video is useful. If you do enjoy it and find it useful and informative, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description. And until next time, stay safe, folks.